Hello, this is Rick Berscheid with the Natural Resources Conservation Service with your Conservation Report. Today, I would like to talk about two special initiative proposals we are seeking funding in. The first is the Mississippi River Basin Initiative. Known as America's River, the Mississippi River is North America's largest river, flowing over 2,300 miles through America's heartland to the Gulf of Mexico. The basin not only provides drinking water, food, industry, and recreation for millions of people, it also hosts a globally significant migratory flyway and a home for over 325 bird species. This vital river's elevated levels of nutrients and sediment can impact the quality of life for tens of millions of people who live in and rely on the Mississippi River Basin. Elevated nutrient levels are also contributing to the Gulf of Mexico hypoxic zone. To address agricultural sources of nutrients and sediment, NRCS works with farmers and conservation partners to implement conservation practices that help trap sediment and runoff of nutrients to improve the overall health of the Mississippi River. Launched in 2009, the 13-state Mississippi River Basin Healthy Watersheds Initiative, or known as MRBI, uses several Farm Bill programs, including the Environmental Quality Incentives Program, to help landowners sustain America's natural resources through voluntary conservation. The overall goals of MRBI are to improve water quality, restore wetlands, and to enhance wildlife habitat while ensuring economic viability of agricultural lands. MRBI uses a small watershed approach to support the state's reduction strategies. Avoiding, controlling, and trapping practices are implemented to reduce the amount of nutrients flowing from agricultural land into waterways and to improve the resiliency of our working lands. MRBI has shown that focused water quality efforts in high priority areas can be effective in building strong partnerships and in increasing trust and collaboration with landowners and farmers, and getting more conservation systems on the ground. The second initiative is the National Water Quality Initiative. Farmers, ranchers, and forest landowners recognize that our nation's most precious water is our most precious resource. Every day, new producers are stepping up to work hand in hand with the NRCS and the SWCD to plan and apply practices that improve water quality and strengthen our agricultural operations. The National Water Quality Initiative is now in its 7th year and is a partnership among NRCS, state water quality agencies, the U.S. EPA, and to identify and address impaired water bodies through voluntary conservation. NRCS provides targeted funding for financial assistance and technical assistance in small watersheds, most in need, and where farmers can use conservation practices to make a difference. Conservation systems include practices that promote soil health, reduce erosion, and lessen nutrient runoff, such as filter strips, cover crops, reduced tillage, and manure management. These practices not only benefit natural resources, but enhance agricultural productivity and profitability by improving soil health and optimizing the use of agricultural inputs. The Conservation Office in Stearns County is submitting two proposals, one for the Mississippi River Basin Initiative and the other for the National Water Quality Initiative for 4 sub-watersheds in the Sauk River watershed. If we are successful in our bid, we will receive dedicated funding to address those identified resource concerns. Currently in Stearns County, the Long Lake and Cedar Island watersheds are in the final year of dedicated funding through the Mississippi River Basin. If you would like to learn more about the Mississippi River Basin Initiative or the National Water Quality Initiative, stop by our office at 110 2nd Street South in Waite Park. This has been Rick Berscheid with your Conservation Report.